Welcome to Rebellion, the brand new show brought to you by Versus Pro Wrestling, where we give you a more intimate look at our backstage and our roster. I'm your host, Sarah the Rebel. You might know me as the companion to the hottest champion in pro wrestling, Ricky Mandel, the Versus Pro champ. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've cheated, lied, stealed to get what I want. And so it was no surprise that when I said, give me a show, they said, okay. And they gave me a show. In this show, we're going to look at just what is going on in the minds of the wrestlers at Versus Pro Wrestling. We're coming hot off the heels of Return to Fight Club, where Papa Yasa left destruction, which you know I love, in the ring at his feet. What's next?
Thank you, Sarah. Fans, welcome. I'm RJ, and this is Versus Pro Wrestling Presents Rebellion. My guest at this time is Papa Yase. Yase, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. I know you're busy.
Pleasure is all yours.
Yes, it is. Let's get right to it. The question that's on everybody's mind. On the last Versus Pro show, in the main event, you defeated The Shade, and you were standing over the bodies of three of the top athletes in Versus Pro Wrestling. How do you feel coming out of that match?
I feel okay. That probably surprises you, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, man, anybody could go into the main event and come out the victor. And not only just that, but have all these conspirators coming out there to make sure that he doesn't do what he said he was going to do, trying to make sure that he doesn't do what he knew that he could always do, and that was beat The Shade clean as a sheet in the middle of the ring. And, man, for the first 10 minutes after that match, I felt great. I felt on top of the world. Then I checked my DMs. I checked all my messages, and they're all bare. I wasn't getting any congrats. I wasn't getting any, hey, we got to book you. I wasn't even getting, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doubting in you, because you sure did say that you could beat The Shade, and I didn't think you could, but you did, and now I respect you. I didn't get any of that. So, RJ, sure, I was on top then, but where am I at right now? Because I don't feel like I'm on top. I don't feel like I'm looking down on anybody. I feel like I'm still down on ground level. So, RJ, you tell me, what am I on top of?
You were in the main event. You were victorious. I mean, that's got to mean something. There's not a lot of competitors that can say that.
That doesn't mean anything, RJ. You see, I understand where you're coming from. Can I riff? Can I riff real quick? Sure. I'm going to riff real quick. You see, we get into this business, and sure, they tell us right off the bat that this business doesn't owe us anything, that nothing is promised, but we come in and we think that if we work hard and we put in the work, that surely we're going to get the results that we wanted, that we worked for. That's a lie. I'm sorry to say this. I don't like using this term, but, man, dude, you're a mark. That's fine, man. That's fine, because I'm a mark too. Everybody's here is a mark. The fans, the workers backstage, everybody's a mark, because we all think that just because we come in here and we work hard and we get a main event match and we win said main event match, that's gonna mean something in the end. That doesn't mean shit.
Yase, what about as the fighting spirit, all the fans, all the wrestlers, everybody that looked up to you?
I'm gonna cut you off right there. You want to talk about fighting spirit? You want to talk about fans? You want to talk about fan support? My pockets wasn't seeing any support. I have a Brainbuster tea store. Have you been on it? Nah, you haven't. There's a lot of designs on there. There's a lot of merch on there. Let's do another test. How much merch have I sold? And I'm talking about before Jace became a baddie, before he became Papa, before he became a despicable, dastardly motherfucker. Tell me how much merch did I sell?
I don't have that information.
You don't have that information. I have that information. It's 0. I didn't sell a thing. I didn't sell one piece of merchandise. So you tell me again, what kind of support have I had if people aren't lining my pockets with anything? So you seriously, you look me in my eye and you tell me about support.
I guess I'll end with one last question. What's next for Papa Yase?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Because you'd probably think that this probably means maybe I shuffle off. Maybe that's it for me. Maybe I've realized that this business isn't for everybody. And that is true. This business isn't for everybody. But even if it isn't for me, I'm going to make my place in it. So I've got plans. Whatever I do in that ring, I'm going to do it for me now. I might not make a cent, but that ain't what it's for anymore. What it's for is for me to get out my frustrations and my anger and my fear and all of that on whoever's unfortunate enough to meet me in that ring. There is no fighting spirit. There is no happy-go-lucky. There is no shiny, happy Jace. There is only Papa. And what Papa wants to do is he want to get in there. He want to mount ass. He want to beat ass. And he want to do it all for him. So dead or alive, I'm going to get my roses.
Papa Yase, I appreciate your time and the candid words. You can catch Papa Yase live August 22nd at the free Versus Pro Studios show for the fans, 2:30 at the Boulevard Mall, right here in Las Vegas. Let's send it back to Sarah.
On August 22nd at For the Fans, our free show at the Boulevard Mall for you, the wrestling fans. We have some exciting guests appearing. Wrestling at the show is the king of the Polyam cult, MV Young, along with GCW's Jimmy Lloyd.
Hope this is the right day.
What's up, dog? Give me 1 second, hold on. I got this hand sanitizer that smells like bad tequila. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, what's today?
What is that? Kiss class.
Okay.
Wait, why are you here at Kiss class?
I thought it was Thursday. And it's not. It's Wednesday. So
You ain't wake up, check your phone, and it said Wednesday.
time travel.
20. Huh? Time who? So, then why are you here?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Washing my hands.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm dirty.
Bathrooms over there.
Yeah, but that's a lot of steps, and like, I already hit my steps for the day, and cardio's not my
It's
thing.
right there too.
But for me to run over there gives me a headache.
Both doors are open. No one's in it. Okay.
Only one's open.
Whatever.
But no, I've been moving stuff.
Yeah?
That's my bed over there.
Looks good. You sleep here?
I sleep here. I live here. It's on Versus Pro, bro. People just call me the Shade, though, really.
Okay.
No one calls me Versus
It's
Pro.
Shade,
Dust Shade,
not Shade.
not Sade.
Really?
Yeah.
So I've been wrong. Okay.
So you can call me my name too.
Whatever. 22nd though, huh? Show?
Yeah, for Versus.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't appreciate the way you've been shooting that Versus management the
What
way
are you
you
talking
have.
about? I haven't seen. Do you know when they come in?
Yeah, I know when they come in.
Like what day? Because like I haven't seen anybody.
Usually Mondays and
Usually
Tuesdays.
just you.
Yeah, because I live here.
Is it you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not the manager.
Okay.
You
Okay.
think I run a company?
Oh, no.
I can really run a treadmill.
Yeah. I mean, you look good.
Thank you. I'm trying, you know.
No, not bad. Okay. Okay.
Slim down a little bit.
A little bit.
Come from cruiserweight
What's
titles.
good for me? I'm stroking you up. Okay. Wow.
You always stand like this. Is this pretty comfortable?
It's pretty good.
So like a butterfly shirt?
I feel like my hips are
It's
kind of
kinda long.
wide. Are my hips not wide? You might not
You don't
know
have to
this,
answer.
but whatever, man.
But
Like,
you're
like,
like,
you don't have to answer. Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Please, sir.
Like your headgear, though.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Looks good?
It does.
Yeah.
Just come in my size? Nah.
Yeah, that's really coming your son.
Yeah. I was thinking tag up something like I have 8 different tag team partners. I could add a 9th.
It's Wednesday, all right?
It is Wednesday.
I'm gonna go.
See you tomorrow then?
Yeah, I guess so, hopefully.
All right.
I hope so.
All right, cool.
I hate this.
It's still in here.
Welcome back to Rebellion. I'm your host, Sarah the Rebel, and I'm here at the Versus Pro merch stand where we have some amazing apparel from Scarlet and Graves, one of our sponsors. If you need some more metal shirts in your life, check them out. But that's not why I'm here. I have some very exciting news for you. Jody himself is returning from injury to defend his Battleborn Championship on August 22nd at For the Fans, our free show here at Versus Pro in the Boulevard Mall. You won't want to miss it.
That was good. Like a six-pack coming through. Six-pack. What the hell? Man, Eli quit. Godspeed. Championship, cause I'm strapped, daddy. I want another one. Hey, my feet. The championship.
Welcome back to Rebellion. I'm your host, Sarah the Rebel, and I have an exciting interview for you today. One half of the Versus Pro Level Up Tag Team Champions, Project Wes.
I told you, I'm not doing the gimmick no more, bro. No, bro. I got championships now. I ain't trying to do that. You know, pain, where's... No, man, I gotta go. Hey, Sarah the Rebel, what's cracking?
Thank you for being here as my guest. Of course, I wanted to talk to you about the 22nd For the Fans show, the
What's that?
free show for fans.
Okay.
You all will be defending the tag team championships. Can you talk a little bit about your match?
You tell me. You told me more than I knew. I didn't even know I was wrestling. I was gonna take Sexy Beach Shay.
No, I don't think that was the plan. It's somebody, they're like fresh. The fresh something. Is this
fresh something?
fresh?
Fresh things, fresh. Fresh. I don't know who they are.
Okay.
But I'll tell you right now, they're gonna have an expiry date. Bet. What you laughing at, Sarah? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, this is what the business is. The Versus, Level Up, Expo, Tag Team Champions of the World. It doesn't matter who we going against. You know why? Because it's always going to be the gang on top.
Gang on top. You heard it here first on the 22nd For the Fans, free show. And that's that. Gang. On August 22nd, For the Fans, our show here at Versus Pro Wrestling for you, the fans, totally free to attend. And we have some awesome wrestlers at the show, including Jordan Oliver and the tag team of Toko Uso. Welcome back to the Rebellion. I am Sarah the Rebel, and I just wanted to take a moment to address the Versus Pro Championship. You see, my man, Ricky Mandel, the champion, the hottest man of Sexy Beach, has faced some very interesting opponents. I mean, some real heavy hitters. Caljack, Juicy Finale, Mikey O'Shea, DeShade, the list goes on. And that got me thinking, the fans deserve a real challenge for the Versus Pro champion.
Guess what I just heard?
What?
There's somebody who's coming to town on the 22nd who I've known for a very long time, and yet we've never wrestled each other one-on-one. You want to talk about somebody deserving of a championship match with me? Marty the Moth. Martin, we've known each other for a very long time. And yet, for some odd reason, there's never been that one-on-one encounter. So what do you say, Marty? Are you moth enough to face me for my versus championship? I mean, some say you're insane or crazy or weird. I say I'm possibly just a little bit more insane, crazy, and weird. And I'd like to prove it to you on August 22nd. Sexy Beach isn't infested with moths. But in a few weeks, I hope it is. So I could crush at least one.
There you have it, folks. The Versus Pro Championship will be on the line against Marty the Moth on the 22nd at For the Fans, our free show at the Boulevard Mall. Welcome back to Rebellion. I'm your host, Sarah the Rebel. And just how is this man a time traveler? You know who I'm talking about. Of course, Godspeed, Eli Quick. We want to get a deeper dive. Who is this man? What time period is he from? Let's find out.
Sarah, I brought the mic this time. This is good though. Okay. I'm early. Supposed to be here tomorrow, but all right. What was I gonna talk about? See, she was gonna do the interview, and I was gonna answer. So now I gotta interview myself. Okay, match the 22nd. Is it 22nd? It's the 22nd. Okay, it's a 5-way. I think it's like a ladder match or something. 4-way. Okay. Who's in it? I know I'm in it. Who else is in it? Jimmy Lloyd. It's that one? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Midas Creed and then Shaggy. Oh, my back's gonna hurt. Okay. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a. Gosh, I should have stretched if I knew that was the match. Okay. Gosh. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm telling you, I hope he doesn't bring scissors. Because he did, and, okay. Yeah. God, I wish Sarah was here. I had so many questions that I was going to answer. I had so many answers to the questions. How are you doing? You doing good? Yeah, so. Me too. I mean, at least you're here. Why are you here? And you have the camera set up? I don't even know why I asked that. Okay. Well, let me get out of here. I'm going to be stuck here for a little bit. Sunday, 22nd, 4-way. We'll see you guys there. Time travel!
Welcome back to Rebellion. I'm your host, Sarah the Rebel, and today we're going to take a look at one of the newest and most terrifying members of the Versus Pro roster, Heart Eater Moxie. been Sarah the Rebel, and thank you so much for joining us for the first episode of Rebellion, brought to you by Versus Pro Wrestling, Power Play Collectibles, and Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. We hope to see you at our next show, which is for you, for the fans, August 22nd at 2 p.m. at the Boulevard Mall. Be sure to wear your mask, and seats are first come, first served. See you then.